Can you explain the biodiversity that you encourage on the vineyard?
Well, in the beginning, we were more biodiverse than we are now. There's very little that goes on now because we feel comfortable with the way the vineyard is balanced out. But in the beginning, we bought ladybugs by the thousands and turned them loose in the vineyard and put owl boxes up around the fence. And the vineyard is surrounded by a 8-foot deer fence because we have a lot of deer and we have a lot of wild turkeys. And the wild turkeys still come into the vineyard, and the deer can't get into the vineyard, so we have to buy some alfalfa, bales of alfalfa during the summer months when they don't have enough to eat in the mountains, so that they have something to eat on the outside, so that they're taken care of. Okay, the turkeys, who can fly over an 8-foot fence, love to come in the vineyard when the grapes are ripe. They won't eat sour grapes or green grapes, but if they're ripe, they will eat them by the bucketful. So what I do, I buy 50-pound sacks of corn and go down the road about a half a mile and then put 200 or 300 pounds of corn out 2 or 3 times a week. And the turkeys stay down where the corn is. They don't go very far because there's plenty to eat there, and they stay out of the vineyard, and that goes on for 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So you don't have to worry about the turkeys. The owls, boxes, takes care of the birds, and they take care of the rodents. And just recently we built a big cage on top of one of our towers for an osprey. And 2 osprey have their nest up there for the last 3 years now. And we've had young osprey that fly out of there and go down to our ponds and fish. And you can watch them fish for 12-inch fish and take them back to the nest for the little ones to eat. And that's always a good thing to see. And for the grapevine itself, we use no chemicals because we have a balance in the vineyard. But for nutrients, we plant a cover crop every year of fava beans, who grow in the center of the row, and then they grow sometimes 2 or 3 feet high, and at blossom time we turn them back into the soil for nutrients, nitrogen nutrients to feed the vines, because we can't buy nitrogen and we can't buy chemicals or fertilizers. So this is what our vines are nourished with. And then every year, of course, we test our leaf petioles to tell what we need, and we can use mine minerals, lime, and potash and things like that, because they're mined, they're not chemicals. And we do some of that if the vines need it. But we find that the bell beans really do a good job for us, and we do it every year.